Dear Telecom, dear dictators of the world, I just wanted to make a short announcement and wanted to say rest in pieces, since your botnet is under my control. And if you decide to take action against this, say rest in peace to DHCP, say rest in peace to your BSID, and say rest in peace to IP addresses. If you try to prevent me from doing what I'm doing, I guarantee you, there will be no internet tomorrow, there will be no electricity tomorrow, and there will be no neoliberalism tomorrow. Your fascist system has come to an end. Suppression, mass surveillance, greed, corruption, I'm going to end it all. With my virtual WAN, over virtual Ethernet, over virtual Wi-Fi, over virtual Bluetooth, over virtual NFC, over virtual ISDN backport. So, be a witness of the sound of DDoS. You know what? I am the guy who hacked the system. So you won't stop me. Believe me. I mean, like, people whom I respected, like Nature Chancellor and such, well, they raised awareness for my issue, but they just made fun of me, so that wasn't helpful. And now they can deal with the consequences, you know. If you want to remain plugged into this fucked up system, please go ahead. But don't bother me with your stupid complaints. Thank you very much. And this won't be an easy handshake, since everything's fucked up. Let's see if we find it. No, that's not going to be easy. Just tap them out so that it grabs the handshake. At a certain point, only the botnet channels or the key infrastructure of the botnet will remain. So if it's starting to scan, it's making no sense that it's starting to scan since the devices stand right over there. But yeah, who knows? So telecom phone, let's go for this. Connecting. Ooh, you've been DDoSed. Yeah, and telecom phone is like a great offering for those who want to pay for it. I don't want to pay like twice. I pay for fucked up internet from the telecom, and then I pay for this telecom phone which nobody uses, which is spying on me, which is used for military interventions and all kind of nasty shit. So no interest, guys, no interest. Please stay away from me with your shit. Thanks a lot. So, yeah. Looks like we're making some progress here. Yeah, let me search for it. No, it's still not popping up. It's right there. Yeah, it's like somewhere 1 kilometers from here, most likely. Poor can be anything. 927 dBm, that's like a signal close to non-existent. So, why would anybody be surprised if you can't get a stable internet connection to a wide device which is like 100 kilometers away from here? So, okay, and now I just sent the telecom to hell. It's well deserved, and I'm not hitting any innocent people here, so it seems we failed. Alright. Let's see if I can connect to something. Bowser's network. underground 9¾ network. Didn't find the special characters, so let's go try it again. Yes, here we go. Oh, it's on channel 1, so we might be lucky. If it's on channel -1, we fucked. Well, we're not fucked, we fucked the system, but... No, you can... Now this is hate speech, Mr. Mars. You can block me now. I said fuck the system. Yeah, but how could you not say fuck the system here? I mean, how? This is like the worst nightmare in so many regards that I don't even want to think about. What happens if this gets into the wrong hands? I don't mean like Kim Jong-un. Like, he is just defending against the US. I'm not a fan of his policy, but yet he's a smart guy like Putin as well. Those are like just people who fight for their countries, and they give no shit about any consequences. And in the end, that's what you need. If you've got an Angela Merkel and a Heiko Maas running your country to shit, yeah, well, go figure, you know? Then you're just a slave of the system established by the US, which is going to pieces since Trump's hackers are capable, but Putin's hackers are just smarter. And yeah, well, go figure, you know, they established Trump in the White House. And I prove that as well. Mark my words, I wiped Trump out of the White House. I turned it into a wipe house, believe me. Yeah, now we've getting some signs of handshake, so... What the fuck, man? Since this is all exploiting VPS, I just push VPS on 2 devices. And I might want to I would like to enable VPS on this device again, but then I can't hide the SID anymore, and I really don't want my SID not to be hidden, you know. 100% homegrown videos, guys. We failed. Yeah, well, I figured. You know what? You just return to the DDoS menu for explore for targets. It's actually just a DOS tool, but the NSA gave us the capabilities of performing DDoS attacks. Thanks for that. So here we go again. Well, what's a good one? So yeah, the first one, I just go for the number 3. So, no, I just go for number 4. They've all got this guest access. So capture handshake. Boom. 3. Yes. And now we are hoping for the guest access. Let's see what we've got here. Oh man, it's like... But I want to show you how to knock out the telecom offline, so... Already hyped and pumped up again. All of this DDoS bogus that's going on, but I'm finally understanding. I'm finally patching it. You know, I'm patching it for months, but finally my patch set is considered stable, and the device still stands there and it's scanning for devices. How come? Well, we can also try something else. What else can we do? We can also use the good old crack part and insert, you know, I couldn't care less about it. This is like plug and play. If you plug it in somewhere, this doesn't fit or what? It's just broken, I guess. Yeah, well. How does it not fit? Yeah, well, I abuse that thing a bit too often, I guess. So, well, but on the other hand, this thing is built for abuse. So, Yeah, we still don't get here anything here. So we can forget about that. Close. Yeah, maybe this you guess access, but still no handshake. So what I do now, I plug in this cable, and to make the confusion perfect, since hacking is all about confusion, I put phone down for a second, hold on. You just insert the cable, enable your USB-C ring. Yes, I want to use it for file transfer, and USB-C ring is on. So if you've got a VPN connection, and we've got, they have a hard time blocking this if you configure it right. You see wired connection 7, it's like creating a new one every time. So it's so retarded, it's incredible. Return to main menu, and now we just perform an evil twin attack. And we can also, well, the 7 is like the most advanced one. The other one, the better cap SSL and such, doesn't work currently. But yeah, there's some merging issue, or some fucked up shit the NSA injected into my system. And yet this is virtual USB, so everything is possible if you start using your eyes, Neo. So here we go. Just, yeah, boom chakalaka. And now, yes, yes, yes. Hear that? %100% natural, homegrown, analog sound system. Brought from the Matrix, straight to your mind. No APs have been found yet. Well, that's not an issue. I can grab the guest access in a second. Just have to let it scan again, or I turn off the Wi-Fi. Or I just cycle through them all again. No, I'm just kidding. There we go. And now it's hitting hard. It's saying connecting. It doesn't find an AP yet, which it will find. It's no issue. And I could show you now how you wipe your computer clean from IPs, but your computer won't boot afterwards, so I'm not going to tell you that. Instead, I'm going for, yeah, for what am I going? For smoker's break, I guess? Yeah. Let's go for a smoker's break, and I continue talking there. I just have to find my cigarettes like usual. Not here. Yeah, like this, you know? Identity management of the Federal Print Service. Well, I can print you pretty much anything on my neighbor's Easy LaserJet printer, which claims to be my Asus router. So yeah, go figure. You broke the system yourself. I'm just exploiting your mistakes. So no IPs have been found since. Still, yeah, it doesn't. Authentication problem with the guest access. Well, how come? Well, it's a spoofing method, so. Short payload length. Yeah, I mean it's awesome. I'd say, you know. In summary, this is my guest access, but this is like fatal hacking against the NSA, and as long as it finds no IPs, the target won't die. So this DDoS is like giant, and it's just a simple evil twin attack against a guest access, which I set up like 10 years ago. Yeah, like it's always called Gastzugang in German. If you have a Fritzbox, you know this. I only call them Adolf box because it's Adolf Hitler streams. Oh look, the employee of the month is there. Yeah, you're the man. You're right on track, man. Yeah, clean your legs, man. Sitting on the DDoS. Sitting on the Tito's Roger. Yeah, he's my best employee, I'm honest. You know, I've got like many great people. They're all working for me, but nobody will beat him, you know. He's great, he's so gorgeous. I grabbed him by the pussy and he didn't say anything. I don't know why, but that's cooler. Fascism. Yeah. Now they can use this recording here to try to spoof my location, but I'm not. Well, I'm using NordVPN's IP addresses. Oh, we put another employee of the month. Well, I show you in a second. Shadowsocks, like always, you know. Shadowsocks is a great application, by the way. Use the SOCKS 5 proxy, Shadowsocks, and you're good to go. Don't run away, I'm your boss. You know what's his advantage? He's free. You've been a slave, Neo. Yeah, I'm wondering. Yeah, it's a dilemma for the NSA, you know. I've fixed zero-day exploits, which they spend millions on finding them probably, or implementing them more likely. Yet, it's even 12 o'clock, I'm not sure. But it might be... The issue is that people think, well, if there's an hacker attack and it goes public, that everything's under control. If the hacker attack gets public, that means the NSA failed fatally and they have to tell the public something. So they just come up with some bullshit like, well, Spanish bank was hacked. Yeah, that might be true that some criminal hacked the bank, but that's just like the victim, you know. It's just the pawn that goes down because that has to be taken down because there always needs to be somebody held responsible. That's the principle of fascism, you know. If there's nobody that can be held responsible, no matter if he's responsible or not, you've got a problem, because then people will start asking questions, and if people start asking questions, that's only the result of people starting to think. And if people start to think, this world will end tomorrow. Let's DDoS at your... Let's... Target unreachable. Let that DDoS your mind for a second. I mean, nature is like the best thing. Well, the decoration you get from the family, friends, well, that's a different story. That's not so awesome, but yeah, what can you do? Have a barbecue, bake some beacons. Yeah, so phone is... Well, I thought always like, well, if you use the camera, the phone is heating up like crazy. Well, it's heating up like crazy. If you're inside the NSA botnet, they track your activity, and then you see, oh, he's recording a video. No, that's going to cause like fatal damage to our system again. Not like by means that some innocent Indian people throw that smell. No, that nobody gives a fuck about your life. Nobody cares if you die. No, they only care about their profit, and their profit is in danger if somebody reveals their method, and that's why I won't stop. And I had to get in life insurance, not from one of those fucked up insurances, but from the NSA itself, from Google itself. My life insurance is 128k RSA handshake file, and if this handshake isn't provided each and every 5 seconds, rest in pussiness, Trump. Rest in pussiness, NSA, and rest in pieces, Telecom. Peace out. Stay encrypted. Dance like no one is watching.